Hello everyone and welcome back to the redo of building SB's house. And I say redo because I did it, but I realized that some of the dimensions were kind of wrong. And I don't want a wrong thing on my channel. I'm going to be joined by...
Me, it's almost 40.
Yeah, and he's Matthew.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna need, which I forgot, we're gonna need some glass. And actually, before we do anything, we need to go over the coordinates. So if you're standing like on the left hand side of the door, so this will be like where the double door is, these two blocks here. The coordinates here should be 131, 68, 332. And if they're anything different, then your world is in the wrong spot. And on the Xbox One edition, if you want it to be authentic, you'd build it one block higher at level 69. Giggity. But yeah, you might not have to see it on Xbox One edition. If you do, then cool. Alright, let's get into it. So what we're gonna need is glass and oak, and first of all, we're gonna want to make a double door with the glass. So build up 3 on either side and connect it up in the middle, so we have the door. And then same thing on the outside of this. We want to do the same with oak, make a ring around, and we want a torch. So place a torch there and there, so basically on the second block tall part of the wood. Would you believe it? Maybe.
I wouldn't believe it.
So next up, we're going to want to come back here and place 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is a mistake. I did 4, and it threw the whole thing off. So you want to place 3 more to make a total of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be the same on the other side. Which, Matthew has been doing. Nice. I'm going to quickly turn down my Pocket Edition volume on my reference world. Nice. So now what we're going to want to do is place torches. So if we're looking towards, like, okay, so if we're looking towards that sort of side of the world, I don't know which direction it would be, well, on the tunnel, so on the far side of the tunnel where there's nothing, no door, we want a torch on the second block, and symmetrical on the other side as well, so a torch on the second block. And now the fun part. So we're gonna want spruce and oak again, and torch actually, yeah. And Matthew, you do this on the other side, okay?
Okay.
Block glass again as well. Okay. So what we're gonna want to do is we miss a row here, and we place 2 spruce on the ground, so it's like diagonal to that, and then 2 oak on top of the one closest to the entrance. And a spruce on top, and then 3 spruces next to that to make like a C shape. And then we come up 1 more and build a layer of oak on top. Next up, we're going to place 2 more on top of that and make a little triangle consisting of, we go diagonally. We don't need to punch these ones, we go just diagonal. So go up 2, 1 to the right, and then up. And then again, 1 to the right and then up, and then connect it up to here. So Matthew's on the same inside, and this all gets filled in with glass. Ooh.
Fancy.
So this is where things are fun, because what we're gonna do is, this is like the sort of main part of the entrance, I guess you could say. So we want to make a wall in line with these spruce of 10. So we don't count this as 1, we add 10 onto it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we basically want to place 2 by 2 oak. So 2 down and then 2 on top of that. And then surround it with spruce. 2 down, 2 on top of that, and then surround it again. Like that, and then basically like this. But what we want to do is we want to extend this 1 more, because there is going to be the wall part here, and then we can basically do add up extra 3. And do the 2x2s again. So there should be 2 areas where you can fit the 2x2 areas in. So imagine these are like 2x2 windows, just fill them with oak instead. And now what we're gonna do is fill in the roof. So actually, before I do that, so you want to fill it in like both of these. So where we've got like the full diagonals, we want to fill in all of it. So like this. And I'll get Matthew to fill in the roof section because it's just, obviously, as you can tell, it's just filled in. Okay, now for the extra little details. So we've got on this side the torches are unsymmetrical because we've got a torch on each of these columns. So 1, 2, but not on this column. However, on this side we have it on 3. So torch, torch, and torch. Now this is going to be the side next to Fred's office. So just to let you guys know about where we are. And yeah, we are forgetting something. So on this side we're going to want a... No, hang on. Sorry, I was looking at my reference board thinking that I was already there. So on the side closest to the kitchen side of the house, we are going to want a barrel. And this barrel faces up. So when you open it, it's got like the weird thing on the top of it. I don't even know what that is. And on this side we want a crafting table. And now we are going to want to change up our blocks just a little bit. So you want still oak, spruce, oak fences, torch, and glass pane. Actually, if I do glass and then P, pane, like that. Okay, so now we're going to start on the side closest to the kitchen. And what we're going to do is we're going to add an extra column of spruce wood, so it makes this like a fully complete corner, I guess you could say. So it lines up on the outside with just the one. Don't copy this on the other side, Matthew, obviously, because it's different to the different sides. So then we want a 2 block section, so extend this out by 2, and then bring this up to the level of the spruce there. And here we can actually do our first fence area. So you basically put the fence, like you put 2 blocks in between the section. So right in between those 2 spruces there you can place fences. And we have torch which goes on that second block. Well, not the second one, the first one on the right. I was thinking, because if you're counting it from the left hand side, it's on the second one, but yeah. And then we're going to want a section of 2 fences. So the way we do this is we do a sort of shape, the best way to describe it, and we place spruce behind it, like so, and then spruce 1 diagonally away from it. That was 1 block too high. And then, like we did in the ground level, we do 2 blocks like that, and bring the fences up, which Matthew is doing. Thank you. And just counting, give me a sec. And now we want a wall that is 8 blocks long. Well, technically 9, but because of the spruce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the 9th one. We're going to want to bring it up, but don't bring it up the whole way, because the spruce we want to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can put a torch on this second level there. And then we want a fence structure on the left hand side, so away from the torch. And what we want now is, I know Matthew's built up the wall, but this is going to connect up now. So where we've got this, you want to add 2 to the side, and then basically connect it up to there. Okay. And now for this wall, we want 6, but technically it's 7. So let me just make sure I'm doing this. Yeah, that's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All is for the kitchen, which we're going to mark out the stuff for now. In fact, I just realized we are missing the details on this wall back here, so I'm going to quickly do this. So, real quick, so we want a torch on the first block on the right. Punch out 3 windows. Well, 3 blocks and then fill it with glass panes. And then place a torch to the left of that. And then basically the same on the side of the kitchen. But instead of 3 windows, we just want the 2. So you place a torch. And then 2. And then a, what do you call it, thing there. And then we basically just punch out 2 for the kitchen, where there's going to be a door eventually, but we'll do that later. And then we want a fence section. In fact, we want 2 fence sections. Like that. And now we want a wall that goes at 11 technically. So this is where we're going to run into the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now what we do for this problem, because as you can see we're sort of going over our limit here, is we're going to want to fill in grass. And so for now, we will, so grass. And the grass is going to go 11 past this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 even. Still on the 11th one, it's, well, we are going to have to adjust it anyway, because this is where Benton's lab is going to be. And as you can probably guess, we're going to need to fill it in. I'd rather fill it in from the bottom, because obviously, I mean, yeah, we are going to have to dig it out, but it's just going to be a lot better knowing that it's fully filled in. I can't even reach in there to fill it. Okay, so Matthew is currently filling in that section there, and now I'm going to start this window section here. So obviously I know Matthew didn't really have the chance to fill it in, but I'll quickly do this. And then with the spruces, just bring it around as you can guess. But we are going to want it to come a little bit further this way so we can put the fences in. So we're going to want to add it, we're going to want to add 2 on the side, and it won't take us that long to fill it in. Yep, okay. So now we want a big window, which is for the kitchen. The dining room. So it starts on the 3rd one, it's 2 blocks tall. So if you're on the left or the right side, it starts on the 3rd block. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6 by 2 window. Like this. Cool. And then we want another set of 2 fences. So up like this. There and there. And cool. Now we want a section of 4. So there's 4 oak, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then spruce, which goes up to that level. Cool. And yeah, we want 2 fences on like both sides of that section. There's no windows on here, apart from a torch, which goes from the left if you're facing the lake. It goes in the 2nd one. And now we're by the Fenton's lab section. So I want to go 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we can have this wall filled in with the spruce along there. And we want the fence thing here. This fence goes up. There's no support block there. It just goes up to top level there, which is cool. And now we want the window in here. So basically on the third block we want a torch, and right next to it we want a section of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. This is why I don't like bedrock physics, because it just builds when you don't want it to, and digs and all that. And then just dig it one more and fill it in with glass pane. And yeah, now we are right near the entrance, the back entrance anyway, back door I guess. And then we want another set of fences, so up and like that. So no block at the top. And what we can do is place, yeah, so literally in line with the fences here, we want 3 blocks of oak, and then make a doorway. So it needs to be a 2 block by 2 block doorway. And it's well, that will help. But what we want to do is come behind here, so not in line with the spruce. If you were to build the oak ring all the way around, we'd place oak and spruce back here. And this is actually stairs, oak stairs. I'll let you do that if you want. And then down here we have a torch there and a torch there. So the oak stairs there hide that oak behind it. And now for the moment of truth. If this lines up with the right part of the door, then that means that we are good. And it does! So everything is lined up. Now I can take all this down. Yeah, we punch stuff back. Anyway, that's going to be it for episode 1. So stay tuned for episode 2, the redo. Well, you didn't actually see episode 2, but trust me, we are having to redo it. And then episode 3, we will get the entrance done. So thank you for watching, and Matthew, thanks for the help on episode 1. And we'll see you in episode 2. Goodbye.